that you make it, and maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? You ain't gonna make it, you ain't never ever gonna break it. You can never beat them and they're better than you face it. Thinking that they give a damn, you're not thinking straight, kid. No, they don't give a damn, you got what I'm saying? I'm not fucking playing, I'll give it to you straight, man. There's too many others and you're not that great, man. Stop what you're saying, stop what you're making. Everybody here knows that you just faking.
Hello and welcome to the pregame show of the Whiskey Tangent Podcast, Whiskey Madness 2026, the road to the final pour, a month-long blind tasting tournament featuring 12 whiskeys from around the world. I'm Scott, and joining me as always is Ed.
Hey, everybody.
As well as the usual suspects, Andres, the master mixologist.
Hey.
And Gabe, the whiskey Sherpa.
Good morning, friends.
Who will be alternating as referees and judges this year, as they've done so many times in past years. And now, Ed's going to get us started by talking about the changes to this year's bracket configuration after both he and I will reveal all of this year's participants who will be competing in the ensuing weeks to make their Whiskey Madness wishes come true.
Right. We've made some changes this year to kind of shorten the program, you know, with the winter equinox and the Olympics and all these other things that are going on. We're cutting it down from a... from a
Winter equinox.
Just, you know, lots of stuff going on. We're trying to work around here.
Come over
here. We're just taking one whiskey out of each bracket.
Right.
So whoever the top seed is, we're going to allow them to have a bye. And then 2 and 3 are going to battle it out. And so it just saves us a little bit of drinking. There is some controversy because we've had a kind of surprising record of number 4s going on and winning the tournament. Three times?
3 out of the 6 that we've done.
When's the last time you had a scotch as a bracket?
1987.
2021, I think, was the last time we did that. And then I think we had a world bracket that might have had a scotch in it.
Yes.
Okay.
But then after that, we did it all by proof, which we're continuing to do.
Because we feel like when you're going blind, if you catch an 85 proof against 115, it's like, well, I know which one they are. And so keeping within the same proof as long as we can adds a little mystery to it, I think, for us. And also, we do miss kind of the nuance of having category brackets, but I think this has still worked the best, which is why we stayed with it for so long now. I think it was my idea, too.
Well done.
Don't sprain your arm patting your own back.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
I can actually only reach about 27% of my back. So I usually have to enlist help to pat myself on my back.
That's why he's got those tiny Japanese girls crawling all over.
That's right. Oh.
And by girls, I mean women.
That's right.
Jeez.
Right.
Not the Edstein files.
Oh, the Edstein. Oh, that's great.
Redact.
Yeah,
Redacted.
Yeah, that has been already censored. All right, so what we're going to do is Ed and I are going to reveal all the things. I have the first bracket, the under 100 proof bracket. Fun facts, all of these are single malts from different countries. The number 3 seed is the Carpathian Romanian single malt finished in Feteasca Neagra casks.
An international entry.
Which is a Romanian wine. 92 proof from the Carpathian Distillery in Otopeni, Romania. The number 2 seed is Blue Peak American Single Malt, 86 proof from the Stranahan's Distillery in Denver, Colorado. And the number 1 seed, Bushmills 12-year Irish Single Malt, 80 proof from the old Bushmills Distillery in Bushmills, Northern Ireland.
Wow, quite diverse.
Wasn't planned to be an all single malt bracket.
No.
It just felt like that.
Yeah, it just fell in.
But we do feel this, that when you're going lower proof, the single malts seem to have a little more depth.
They do. They have a
them.
lot of flavor to them.
Yeah.
So we're now going to do the 100 to 109 proof bracket. The third seat's going to be the 15 Stars Triple Cask 2 Bourbon, 105 proof from 15 Stars Distillery in Bardstown, Kentucky. The controversy here, the numbers 2 seed, they're not happy with their seed at all, okay? The second seed is Old Fitzgerald 7-year Bottle and Bond, which is a new release for them. But they're like, we're Old Fitzgerald, goddammit,
Not
from
happy.
Heaven Hill.
Yeah.
How are we not the number 1 seed? Well, the problem is the number 1 seed is a Jack Daniel's Heritage Single Barrel, 100 proof from Jack Daniel's in Lynchburg, Tennessee. So it should be a very interesting bracket. I understand Old Fitzgerald's complaint, but you can't really argue with the pedigree of Jack Daniel's.
And it's an uptick expression, whereas the 7-year Bottle and Bond is a downtick, I guess you would call that.
Right. They're both new expressions. So once again, I understand the controversy, but I would say that Old Fitzgerald should focus on who they have, because 15 stars, I don't know how it's going to hit today when it's comparing with the sweet, traditional flavor profile of the Old Fitzgerald. It is not that. So it's going to be what we said, whatever is best in our mouth today. That's what wins. And one thing that's nice having all four of us here is we're able to not have ties in the first round, so it will move quicker.
Yep.
Yeah.
And do have a major blizzard of the century coming. We're recording this early in the day. It's around 1:40 right
We're
now.
going to see how much we can do.
Because we're going to do this first round today, and we hope to do part of the second round, but we'll see. I mean, I think driving a little buzzed up in the snow is the best way to do it, actually. I mean, your car's already moving all over, so, like, no one can really blame you for that.
Right. Is it drunk or is it a blizzard?
Yeah, and if
Spin the wheel where
yeah, and if you
right.
if you wipe out, your body's like relaxed for the crash. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. I mean, the cops have enough to do with the state of emergency going on. They're not going to worry about one or two people.
There certainly won't be a checkpoint out today.
It's how my boy Numbers lost his leg. Shout out to Steve.
The Whiskey Tangent Podcast does not condone drinking and driving. That was the lawyers calling.
That's a corporate.
Shout out
So,
to Numbers.
to review once again, it's 15 stars, Triplecast, Old Fit Show, 7-year Bottle Bond. The Jack Daniels we didn't do on the podcast. Right?
Nope.
I just brought over here. We drank it one night and said, let's put it in the vault. It was that good.
Yep.
I don't even remember really much.
I don't either.
We drank it one time
No.
and we threw it in the thing. So,
Yeah.
Go ahead, Scott. You're up.
Yep, the 110 to 119 bracket. We have the number 3 seed, the Clyde May Special Reserve Bourbon, 110 proof from the Conecuh Ridge Distillery in Troy, Alabama. The number 2 is a local boy, Kinsey, who made a great showing in last year's tournament with their wheat whiskey. This year we have their Kinsey Cask Strength Cabernet finished whiskey. It's 112 proof from the New Liberty Distillery in Philadelphia.
Local lab.
And the number 1 seed, another one that we haven't had on the podcast.
Or life. I don't think I've ever had this.
No, the Blue Run Emerald Rye, 116.7 proof Blue Run Spirits of Georgetown, Kentucky. The only rye in the tournament.
In the tournament this year. A tournament that has been won by rye several times.
Several
So-
times.
It's a bit surprising
Wow.
with your heritage and
Yes.
your sensibilities.
It puts the rye in surprise. Don't reach! That was a good joke!
Now for the 120 proof bracket.
Yes.
So the first one, a little surprising, an Irish whiskey, the Clonakilty Resalt Finished Irish Whiskey, 121.8 proof from the Clonakilty Distillery in County Cork, Ireland. I think it might be the highest proof Irish whiskey I've ever drank.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if I've seen an Irish over 100.
Yeah.
I mean,
What's
there's a
the
few.
proofage? 121.8?
Yeah, it's up there.
Yeah.
I mean, even Redbreast cast strength is like 110 or something like
Yeah.
that, like 108,
It's-
109.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really high.
Wow.
The second seed from our friends at Nulu, the Nulu Toasted Bourbon Single Barrel,
Yeah.
124.2 proof from Prohibition Craft Spirits in Louisville, Kentucky, and the top seed of the cast strength bracket, the Bardstown Bourbon Company Single Barrel Bourbon, 121.8.
That's Gabe's
Oh,
entry
wait.
into the...
Are you sure it's the exact same as?
It's the exact same.
I can't believe that's exactly the same.
It's crazy. I had to
It's
check 3 times.
Unbelievable. And I like how it's BBC.
So do I.
It's like, what does Anders and Bardstown Bourbon Company have in common?
Shout out to Taylor over at Benash for drawing my name about 6 or 7 months ago.
That's
for the,
right.
The monthly drawing.
And that's the one you picked.
That's the one I picked,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey,
What was it,
Taylor.
about $80 about?
80, 90, yeah.
Somewhere in there. It floats in there depending where you can find it. I saw it on as cheap as $79 online and as high as I think $90.
All right, so Ed alluded to the fact that we only have 1 rye whiskey. Well, we only have 1 of a lot. We have 5 bourbons. We have 2 Irish, 1 rye, 1 American single malt, 1 corn whiskey, 1 Tennessee whiskey, and 1 Romanian whiskey. Once again, none of these expressions have ever been in the tournament. We have 5 that were completely new to the podcast. We've already mentioned 2, the Blue Run and the Jack Daniels Heritage Single Barrel, but also the Bardstown Bourbon Company Single Barrel. We've never had that. We've never had the Kinsey Cabernet Cask Strength, although we have had the regular Cabernet Cask.
Yeah, that was in an earlier tournament, right?
That wasn't in an earlier tournament, and it was also in like one of the ladies' episodes
Okay.
because it's finished in the wine.
Right.
And the Nulu Toasted Bourbon. We've never had that on the podcast.
Though we believe we had it in Kentucky.
We think so, yeah. 8 brands that have never appeared in the tournament before. 15 Stars, Bushmills, Clyde May, Carpathian, Clonakilty, Old Fitzgerald, and Stranahan's. None of them have ever appeared in the
We
tournament.
never had Stranahan's, and that's crazy.
No, I know. I had to go back and make sure because I thought maybe the
Yeah.
regular yellow label.
Yeah, but no. Yeah.
we didn't do that.
Was there ever American single malt in this?
There was single malt, the old line.
The old line won
Yeah,
it.
and it won.
Yeah.
That was cast strength Benash
From Benash.
barrel pick.
Was
Yeah.
that a tiebreaker, I believe?
Oh, could have been.
It could have been, yeah.
Yeah, it could have been.
Because that was definitely a 4 seed that won.
Yeah. Good juice.
That was over like a.
Oh, I think it was a Remus. I think
The
it beat-
Remus, yeah. I think
beat
it was
the
against a Remus 6 or something, yeah.
We'll go back and check that. or not. Who cares? You go back and listen to it, then you can find out.
Yeah. Why don't we do all the work for you?
Yeah.
Try keeping up.
I'm passing out the brackets so that we can make our predictions. We can stop,
Yeah.
come back, and tell everybody what our predictions are.
It's absolutely riveting to watch people write on
I
brackets.
know. Yeah, that's not good podcasting. So we'll be right back.
They feel it growing, it's showing the feelings. They keep overflowing, always stoking the fire. Adrenaline is overloading, hit the mat like a fighter. They never let up, never throwing, giving to their desires. No, they keep working on their focus. They feel the temperature rise, now there is no place to hide. You better dig deep inside and find anything, everything that you could ever need. Every breath that you breathe, dedicated to believe.
That they called home, not for the weak, left out in the cold. Watched all the sheep do what they told, swore they would feast one day on their bones. They took the form of a beast. They took the form of a beast. They took the form of a beast.
Okay, so we are back. We've all made our picks. We're going to go proof bracket by proof bracket and then do the finals.
All right.
So in the under 100 proof, what do you guys think about the first matchup? Blue Peak versus Carpathian. Both single malts, American versus Romania. It's like the Olympics.
Quick rapid fire. What do you think, Gabe? Which one you got?
Yeah.
I took the Blue Peak.
Blue Peak.
Just on a sheer whim. I have no idea what either of these are, although I've heard of Blue Peak. I don't think I've tried it.
Oh, interesting.
Anders?
I actually also have the Blue Peak. I think Stranahan's does some great work, and I think that Blue Peak is going to go pretty far in this.
I got Blue
seasons.
Peak as well, Scott. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we're unanimous on that.
It's a
We're
clean
unanimous
sweep.
on it.
I mean, the Carpathian is pretty scotchy, so I think we're going to know, but Blue Peak is delicious.
Of all the whiskeys on this, I think I drank the most of Blue Peak.
Yeah.
All right.
Against the Bushmills, what do you think it's going to do?
I'm sorry, not the order. Go ahead, Gabe.
Oh, are we doing the round two of the under 100?
Yeah, we'll finish the whole bracket.
Blue Peak's moving on. I'm sorry. Blue Peak's moving on again.
You couldn't read your own writing?
My eyes are gone.
Yeah, Anders?
Yeah, they're
likewise,
Final Four.
Yeah, he already indicated he thought he'd go pretty far, so I
Yeah.
kind of knew where Anders was going.
I also believe that Blue Peak is going to overtake Bushmills and move on once more.
Oh my
Ed.
God, I also think Blue Peak's going to go through to the
Wow.
Final Four.
Oh my God, me too.
Uni?
So we're thinking pretty good on Blue Peak. So
Yeah.
now the 100 to 109 proof bracket.
Yeah, the first one between Old Fitzgerald and the 15 Stars Triple Cask. The Triple Cask is finished in rum, cognac, and apple brandy barrels, just to help.
And Boots with the Fur.
What?
With the fur.
Ow.
I don't know what that is.
Thank you. I got you.
But Anders does.
Yeah.
Okay. Gabe, what do you think?
I'm going Old Fitz. Just on trying it and
Yeah.
knowing what's there, and lower proof and a lower price, but it's a good bottle.
It really
Very good
is.
bottle.
Anders?
Cognac, rum, and apple brandy all appeal to my interest. It sounds like a Diamondback, but I do have Old Fitz taking this bracket. This is also my favorite bracket. I feel like it's like welterweight or light heavyweight.
Interesting. Yeah.
It's like the perfect combination of strength and skill. And
Yeah.
I'm excited to see how Old Fitz does.
Yeah. Ed.
I also took Old Fitz. Yeah.
I'm laughing because I did too.
Well, I mean, I think we're going to get some change down the road, but this is the first round.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And now the question is, what happens when it gets in the Jack Daniel's Heritage?
that's right. Gabe, what did you pick?
Old Fitz moves on.
Old
the
Fitz
second
moves
round.
on again.
Yes.
Okay.
Final Four.
Yep. Anders?
Likewise, Old Fitz moving on.
Ed?
Yep.
I mean, they both have the heritage. I just think
It was a tough one for me, too.
Yeah, this is tough.
Yeah.
This might be the toughest.
Yes.
Just on paper, though, I also went with Old Fitz.
Right.
I just really love it. This is the one to beat for me in the entire tournament.
Yeah.
So we all picked Blue Peak and we all picked Old Fitzgerald.
And I think it's going to be a similar thing next time, but I think when we get to the Final Four, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, so the 110, 119, we have Kinsey, Castor, and Cab finish versus the Clyde May Special Reserve. Gabe,
I'm going with Kinsey.
Kinsey, okay.
Yeah. Haven't had tried some of their other expressions. I think they have a nice following and they're delicious. And that's all I got to say about that.
I have Philly overtaking Bama in a Kinsey win.
Okay, all right, going with the local boys.
I feel like we're setting up some of these for a huge upset because I'm also,
Yes,
I'm
I
also
agree.
doing Kinsey.
Interesting.
All right, so I'm the lone dissenter here, and this was tough. I just think that not having tasted the cash strength cab, but knowing what the lower proof cab tastes like. It can kind of be a little sour.
Mm-hmm.
And Clyde May is very traditional bourbon. So I went with that.
Nice.
In this round. So I have the Clyde May moving forward, but you guys all have the Kinsey going against Blue Run, Emerald Rye. Gabe, what do you think?
Kinsey moved on again.
Wow.
Although having
Interesting.
piggybacking on what you just said, some of those wine cask finishes,
Yeah.
I know what you're saying, but some of them are a little off-putting. So.
Yeah. Anders.
I have Blue Run overtaking Kinsey in this round.
All right.
I have Kinsey, based on the fact that I've never had the Blue Run, and I have a lot of faith in the Kinsey brand. I'm going to go with Kinsey again here.
Okay, so I'm agreeing with Anders because Kinsey's out of it for me. But I think the Blue Run Rye for me is going to be just a traditional
Right.
Clyde May, which is good. We've had it on the podcast before.
Right.
But I think the Blue Run Rye will have, hopefully, from what I've read, a little bit extra.
Right.
All right, so the 120 proof bracket. We have the Nulu Toasted Bourbon going against the Clonakilty Irish Whiskey, the highest proof Irish whiskey ever. Gabe.
I went with the Clonakilty just because I know some of us here have a special place in our heart for the Irish whiskeys.
We do.
Yeah,
We definitely
so
do.
That factored in quite a bit.
Anders.
I actually have the Nulu overtaking the Clonakilty
Okay.
in this particular bracket.
Yeah, we're all dissenting now. This is good. I like it.
Yeah, I had a good experience in Kentucky with Nulu, so I'm going with Nulu here.
Nulu, yeah.
Though I do respect the Clonakilty for what they brought, and it's going to be interesting to see how they both hit in the moment. Because when they're that high proof, it's hard to even distinguish what type of whiskey it is.
Yeah.
When you're in the 120s, I mean, is it Irish? Is it bourbon? I don't know. It's hot.
Yeah, it's hot. I also went with the Nulu. I think for the same reasons, Ed. We were there. We tasted all their stuff. Nothing was bad.
Nothing was
like,
bad.
Not a single thing. Not that the Clonakilty Irish whiskey, so we've had that, and it's not bad. But I think the Nulu's going to have a little bit more substance to it. It's going to be a little richer, a little darker, especially from the toasted barrel. And then, so the Nulu, for all of us except Gabe, who chose the Clonakilty, going up against Bardstown Single Barrel Bourbon. Gabe?
Clonakilty.
Oh, you picked the Clonakilty over the BBC?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
The Bardstown was my bottle, and it's a nice bottle, but it didn't hit me as special.
Interesting.
It was good.
Interesting.
I mean, maybe the price point kind of threw me just a bit, but I didn't think it was there.
Yeah. So he's the only one who's had this.
No.
And
Interesting.
and piggybacking again on what I said about the Irish, I think the Irish has a special place, and
It's going to be one of the most unique flavored profiles in the tournament. I agree, Grape.
so that's what I think.
All right, Anders.
I have the Bardstown.
You got the Bardstown. Okay. We were also in Bardstown.
Yep.
Like when we went. And they have amazing expressions as well.
They do. I'm taking the Nulu to go to the Final Four.
I am also taking the Nulu. We have two Bardstowns and two Nulus. Oh, no, you have Clonakilty because you've chosen to go
Bardstown,
Nulu.
We're getting
Nulu.
I told you we get diverse.
Wow.
So
Yeah. All right. So 2 for Nulu, 1 for Clonakilty, and 1 for Bardstown in the 120 proof bracket. Okay. So now with the final 4, who do you have going to the finals? Gabe.
The 110 to the 120, I have Clonakilty going to the finals.
Wow. You're a believer in that bottle.
And in the other bracket,
Yeah. Who's it going against?
Old Fitz.
Old Fitz. Okay.
I got a feeling about the Old Fitz this year.
You got a
All
good
right.
chance.
So you got Clonakilty against Old Fitz. Anders, what do you got?
All right. So I have the Blue Run overtaking the Bardstown.
Okay.
And I have the Old Fitz moving on over the Blue Peak.
So Blue Run
and Old Fitzgerald.
All right.
Yes.
Ed.
Well, in my matchup with Blue Peak versus Old Fitz, I have Old Fitz going to the finals. My Kinsey against Nulu, I have Nulu going to the finals.
Okay.
Do I say who wins?
Well, not yet.
Okay.
So I'm similar to Anders because I had Nulu going up against Blue Run and I chose Blue Run, and I had Old Fitz going against Blue Peak and I chose Old Fitz as well for that. So Gabe, who is your winner overall?
I'm seeing Old Fitz take it all.
Old Fitz.
I think
After riding the Irish all the way here, I
I
love
know,
it.
he did.
I came across a store up in Mount Laurel.
Yeah.
And I saw that Old Fitz there. I'm like, wait a minute, that can't be the same thing.
Right.
At the
Yeah.
price point.
$60, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Ed ripped me because I didn't buy it right there.
That's
and then.
right. That's right.
Then I went out that week
went
and bought
back
it.
And bought it.
And then we did a podcast on it.
Right.
in
And
January.
I think it's like, we were like, wow, look what we stumbled upon.
Right. I wish I'd bought 2
delicious.
that day because there was like 4 on the shelf.
It's delicious.
I haven't found
it's
it
a
again
nice bottle.
since.
So
Anders, who do you got?
I have Blue Run.
Oh, Blue Run.
Wow.
Taking it all
Nice.
in the final over Old Fitzgerald.
Have you had the Blue Run Emerald Rye?
I have had Blue Run expressions before. I have not had the
Emerald
Emerald
Rye,
Rye.
okay.
But I have a feeling that Rye is going to win it all.
Oh, another Rye winner. That's right.
So with my final is Old Fitz versus Nulu, I have Nulu taking the tournament.
Ooh, interesting.
Yep.
All right, so I have Old Fits versus the Blue Run, like Anders did, but I'm picking Old Fits over the Blue Run, even though I'm a rye guy. Old Fits is just delicious. Absolutely fantastic. And Blue Run being an unknown quantity, right now, I feel like Old Fits is the one to beat.
I mean, if it works out, the Nulu and the Old Fits are kind of the same type of whiskey. And I'm thinking,
One's toasted,
one's got more proof.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's a toasted single barrel by Nulu. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
I
just
know.
fire right there. I mean,
Yep.
the Old Fits is great, but we drank that by itself at 100 proof and just marveled at the the same way that I say Woodford, Henry Kenny, or Knob Creek, they have that caramel vanilla. It's like a perfect bourbon flavor profile.
Yeah.
That's what Old Fits is.
Sure.
I don't know what Nulu is, but the Nulu down there seemed to have some type of extra like MSG in it or something. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, it was like whiskey with like flavor it added.
It
It's like, was it maple? Is it?
Yeah.
It's like
their flavors are so deep.
yeah. So I'm glad that we changed up enough once we got into the later rounds.
Yeah.
I guess, Scott, you're going to figure out how to score the brackets to see who, like, do we
Yeah.
get like a point for round 1, 2 points for round 2, something like that?
I guess. Yeah. I'll figure something
And then,
out.
like, if you win the final, just shit talk for the whole year. That's what I want.
Oh, we were talking about maybe like the winner gets taken out to restaurant bar by their other three.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's, which is just a good excuse to go out and have a good night out.
That's right.
I just heard taking out like the Hunger Games.
Right, right.
So that's
not
different.
taken out. No.
Oh, okay, that's different. I'm sorry.
Just all of a sudden, bow and arrows start flying around. All right, Scott, you want to hold on to these?
Yeah, I'll
Let me
hold
take a
on to
picture so I remember what the hell I voted
Okay,
for
yeah,
when
go
I
ahead.
wake up tomorrow, because I certainly will forget.
It's a keen
Put
idea.
names on these, right?
Yeah, put your name on it.
We all do already, Gabe. We just stamp on the things.
The look.
Crickets.
We're not even really drinking. Well, we are kind of drinking a little bit, but
Not really. I've had
Not
one
really.
bullet. That's not drinking for me. That's just telling my stomach what's coming.
One bullet. That's a great idea, Ed.
Is that Bernard Hill who plays theater?
wow.
Harsh. I love it. We kid.
On that note, we better get out of here so we can do round 1 before the blizzard starts.
All right, so tune in next week for round 1. I mean, first of all, round 1, we all pretty much predicted the same thing. So either we're all going to be right or all going to be wrong for round 1. But we'll see how it's going to go.
Yeah.
So for Whiskey Tangent Podcast, I'm Ed.
I'm Scott.
I am Gabe.
I'm Anders.
Cheers, everybody.
Later.
Take that, make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Are you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Yeah. You ain't gonna make it, you ain't never ever gonna break it. You can never beat them and they're better than you face it. Thinking that they give a damn, you're not thinking straight, kid. No, they don't give a damn, you got what I'm saying? I'm not fucking playing, I'll give it to you straight, man. There's too many others and you're not that great, man. Stop what you're saying, stop what you're making. Everybody here knows that you just fake it.